rubble. When they're fully inflated here on the ground, they're about 8 foot in diameter. And as we go up in the stratosphere, they'll expand to about 40 feet in diameter.
Okay. And if I believe right now on your television screen, I think you are actually seeing some data and video from these weather balloons. Oh, also earlier you told me you
Right to Madras, which is right near Oregon. This is another view of the eclipse. One of the great things about this particular eclipse, Sean, right, is that the totality will be over land for so long. So we're about to start seeing it in Oregon, but normally, you know, most times when you have an eclipse, a lot of it happens over the ocean, right? The ocean gets to see it.
Right. So for folks, especially here in the United States, this is the first time from coast to
My
coast
viewing setup, waiting for the eclipse.
A lot of folks are talking about this being a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And
remember, it takes about 90 minutes for the totality
there's the sun
to cross the United States, the continental United
and
States. So
just waiting for the eclipse to start showing up in our part of the country.
To get to where we are here
So hang in there. I'll keep this thing going on. Well, I'm really getting ready for it. It's already started in Oregon, so it won't be long before we see it in my part of the West Coast. There is my
to find out what
NASA
they know about the total eclipse
coverage.
of 2017.
I have
What's happening on Monday?
the full audio.
Happening Monday.
And I'm just waiting for the sun to come up.
That's the right answer.
Where the hell is my beer? Oh,
I'm pumped. I've been talking about it all.
So I was really impressed with how much these students
I
knew.
don't
We had
see
a great
anything
time
yet,
here.
but
And now you can once again see the imagery we are pulling in of a white light.
Right, as you can see, it's quite an image as that moon continues to progress. Transit is the term over the surface of the sun, getting closer and closer toward totality.
And this is California. So, boy, I hope I can see it. Alrighty.
Address on the right, two different images with
two different ready
telescope using to view this eclipse. It's still in the partial stages, starting to get closer and closer toward totality in just a few minutes.
And stick with us because we are going to be tracing this eclipse all the way across the country. Not only does everybody in the country have a great view,
probably did not have to drag these young people kicking and screaming to do this help, did you?
No, we brought 4 institutions with us, and LSU is the home team, and so they were always coming, but we actually had a competition to figure. I'm kidding you. We did have a landing in the Pontchartrain River, which was not a great recovery, but it was definitely better than landing in the airport, which we were afraid was going to happen.
Well, I was going to say I would rather land in an airport because the Pontchartrain River, you have the water that might damage some of your instruments, but you're the expert then, right?
I think we'd rather not interfere.
My glasses are on. Are your glasses on too?
They are on.
Okay. And the sun, we are turning around. Would it be okay if I turn my back to the camera so I can see the sun? Oh, okay. I'm going to turn my back to the camera. Oh my gosh! There is a small bite. Out in one word to describe the eclipse. The word for me is majestic. A lot of times, I don't know about you, sometimes if I want to, take a break on my computer, I can take these out. I will go to
nothing yet here. Nothing yet here.
That
Jeez.
often will give video.
That's in Oregon. This is how they have it right now in Salem, Oregon. We'll continue to cover it. Oh boy, I hope I can see it here where we are. So excited. Wow, look at that. I want to see the corona after the total eclipse. That's what I really want to see, what the sun's corona look like, which is not visible to the naked eye, and only scientists can see it. So just waiting for that.
Of a total solar eclipse, when the movement of our moon completely blocks
Bakersfield, California, nothing yet.
From NASA's Gulf
Nothing yet. Don't see it yet. But then Oregon is a few hundred miles away, so it may take some time to get here.
Eclipse as it moves across the entire United States.
We'll be waiting.
Coast to coast. Observe.
This is from the GOES-16
Don't
satellite. It's a brand new weather satellite.
I don't see anything yet.
For NOAA and was launched last year. That's going to give you the latest and greatest, very detailed imagery.
Oregon already has started to see a partial eclipse, and here in
places like
California,
Oregon, Idaho, and Wyoming. And then as you get into parts
ain't
of the
seeing
middle
shit.
section of the country,
Anyway,
or places like
we'll keep hanging on.
As the moon has now moved, the sun is appearing again, and we can see the diamond ring. It's amazing. It's fantastic. You see the outer edge. I see prominences, little red pieces of chromosphere from the lower atmosphere. This is amazing. This is absolutely. There's an effect there, and you're seeing the bright light from the edge of the sun. So that is really beautiful. That's sort of the edge of the
waiting. Patiently waiting.
So when that diamond ring pops up, that's what people should put
people should put your glasses back on. So when you see that diamond ring after totality, that's the signal to you that it's time to put it back on. So look now, we see the corona in Madras. That's gorgeous.
That's amazing. I mean, being able to look at flares and the corona mass ejections, big explosions of particles originate from.
Now, if there was solar activity, would we see it right now? Would we be able to see that popping up on the sun?
If there was a coronal mass ejection leaving the sun, we could see it there because, in fact, we have seen it in the past, and I'll even show some history later with images that people drew of these coronal mass ejections leaving the sun during a total solar eclipse. Cool.
Now, why is it so critical and so important to really get this type of view from the sun's atmosphere from the corona? Johnny?
You mean like in a total solar eclipse?
Yes. There's a diamond.
That's the diamond ring again. That's amazing. That's from Madras.
Wow.
It is important to do this because we do this kind of eclipses artificially, but we do not do it as perfect as nature does. The moon covers the sun in such a perfect way that we see parts of the corona that we don't usually see.
So Alex, explain that and safety too, right?
So right now, this was the moment when you see that flash of light. That's the moment when it's time to put your glasses back on or start using your indirect methods, because now it's too bright and it could damage your eyes.
Yeah. Safety first, people.
Completely overwhelmed right now. Completely overwhelmed.
Well, I certainly hope we get something like that. But we've got it here on NASA television through the eyes of NASA. And we got the International Space Station coming up and other images only we can bring.
Only NASA can bring, yes.
I'll be covering that too.
Teaching them about NASA missions. If you would be interested in becoming a solar system ambassador yourself, you can. We have a website. Look it up, Solar System Ambassadors. It is a NASA website. And starting September 1 through the end of the month, you can sign up to be a Solar System Ambassador. So check it out on the web, Solar System Ambassador. With me now is Jim Green. Jim Green is, oh wow, it just got dark all around us. And you can feel the temperature getting colder here.
Oh yeah, the winds are really picking up. You know, this dark area, the winds are just flowing in.
Oh, you can, it's just a tiny, tiny sliver right now.